One of our trades on Bitcoin got activated. It is one of the free trades that I gave you just a couple of days ago. It is a long trade. If you missed it, no worries. I have a backup plan for you how you can still get into a long trade. We are going to also go over some of the other trades that are still valid so that you are prepared no matter what happens, if we're going up or if we're going down. If you like the content, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so that you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links are also in the description. Without further ado, let's start diving in. As I said, we are going to look here on Bitcoin. These were the trades that I gave you a couple of days ago. A couple of long trades, a couple of short trades. And one of the long trades got activated and the other ones are still valid in case we reach the level. And the most outer levels was the macro point of control and here the bottom of the wick. And I said if we are going higher and we're taking it out, going lower, I'm taking the short. If we are first going lower, we're taking it out and then we're pumping up, I'm taking the long. So these trades are still valid, but a little bit closer to where we were trading at the time was this local range high and this local range low. And there's then this trade right here and this trade right here. And I said if we are sweeping the lows and going higher, I'm taking a trade, and also the same for the highs. Well, guess what? A couple of hours ago we did sweep the lows. And well, actually these two trades, one was sweeping the lows, the other one was until the golden pocket. So a little bit tricky because as you might remember I said be careful, there's not a lot of market structure underneath, we could just dump down. So you need to be sure before you enter the trade. I'm going to zoom in here and we're going to look at the 15-minute. And as you can see, this yellow bar was the range low. We took it, then we closed the candle above. So clear, confirmed swing fill pattern, and then we moved higher. Now, if you missed it, I don't blame you because it was like 5 in the morning my time. That's in Asia. In Europe it was in the middle of the night, and I think in the States it was in the late afternoon. So only if you are living in the States, then you were able to take this trade. If not, no worries. The only backup plan that I have for you is waiting for a retrace until the golden pocket and then to get into a trade. Do not long from this area because we just had a move up. Now we're just ranging. We could just dump down. We could also pump further, but there is not really yet a confirmed higher low. So my preferred area to create that higher low would be the 0.5 and the golden pocket. Usually I always prefer golden pocket towards 78.6, but this time the 0.5 and the golden pocket also lines up very nicely with this cluster right here that you can see in the candles. So then I would say, you know what, take approximately 25,700 to 25,600. That would be a very nice area, and of course you need to see a little bit more in your confirmation. So for example a bullish divergence once we get there, or maybe a CVD divergence. You want to see a little bit of confirmation, or maybe just a market structure change on the smaller time frames, that we do something like this and then you get into your trade right there. So make sure that you don't preset these long orders because let's be honest, the macro is still very bearish. We are going lower. This is just a long scalp. How far can the long take us? Well, we already had a move from the top to the bottom, which was actually pretty good. So let's say you were able to catch the bottom, then we're talking about 3.5%. But if you said, you know what, I want to have my confirmation, so I'm getting in when I'm really have the confirmation of the SFP, then it was approximately 2%. But there might be more to come, and what I'm really looking out for are these highs to be taken out, because as you can see, this is actually just a nice resistance. You can see that constantly the price is just dropping down, but it also builds up liquidity for shorts. So if we are going higher, you betcha that we are going to take out these candles. That would also then be for me a clear point to take profit. The next one would actually be this high right here. This is a high that created right after the dump, and that is then 27,000. So 27,000 is then the clear point to take profit. To be honest, above that we don't have a lot of resistance. As you can see, the candles are just straight down. So once we clear that 27,000, and that could look something like this, we could just suddenly squeeze up all the way to 28k. Well, we're not there yet, of course, but definitely make sure that you take profit along the way, and you better move your stop loss once it is in profit. But that is right now what I'm looking out for. Let's say we are crashing down here again. You could look for again a swing fill pattern of the low, but to be honest, guys, I don't think that that's gonna work, because there's just not a lot of market structure. There is a extreme low volume, so yeah, it can be moved actually quite fast. One thing that concerns me a little bit about taking the long so far is the 1 hour on market Cipher B. This looks super bearish. Look at that money inward curve, very hard to the downside, view up lower, momentum wave is clipping quite fast, so you don't have this big wave on the upside. This looks pretty bearish. Let's quickly look on the 4 hour, how it looks right there. Also here, money flow just fat in the red. So this long trade could work out if we get a bounce, but you better stick to the charts and move your stop loss once this trade is in profit. One last thing, in case you do want to take the trade at the golden pocket, that is that if you do so, you need to put your stop loss underneath this low. That is just basic TA. So you get in here and then you move your stop loss underneath this low right here at 25,300. The only problem with that is that because it is a little bit of a bigger wick, is that your stop loss, it is at least 1.5% further. So adjust your leverage and your position size accordingly. Make sure that you don't lose more than 1% of your account in case this trade goes against you. All right. Usually I don't like setting such a big stop loss, but this could be, this should be then your stop loss if you want to be aggressive. But that is a little bit tricky, because officially it's only lost once we get out this low. But if you want to be aggressive, you could also say, you know what, I am waiting until I see market structure change on the smaller time frame, and I'm waiting for something like this, and then I'm getting in here and I put my stop loss underneath that low. Now we could still wick lower and then go higher, absolutely. So this is pretty aggressive, but that could work, and then you have a very tight stop loss, and you could also then bump up the leverage again. I will most likely not do that. I really want to wait until I have a bit more confirmation. I will probably put my stop loss a little bit lower. Like I said, I will then wait until I have my confirmations. Yeah, in case you missed it, if you already heard it, I also missed a trade, and this is definitely the long trade that I'm looking out for right now. Once we dump further, I will not enter a short. I just want to see then how price develops. Actually, I would really love to take a short from higher, but we have to take it trade by trade, level by level. That is so far what I'm looking out for. The other trade setups are still very much valid, so please have a look again at the chart, take a screenshot, write it down. It is from the point of control, macro point of control, from the low here of the wick. Those are the two longer swing trades. And then right now from 0.5 in the golden pocket, or again this range high that is here at 26,000 or 27,000 ish, that could still be a very nice short trade. With that being said, guys, I will soon upload a video again. That one is about Binance, because there's a lot of thought right now in the market. We are going to look at the chart and where we could go in case shit hits the fan. If you like these kinds of content, or this video at least, then please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share the video with your friends if you think that's useful. Also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links are also in the description. See you guys very soon again in the next one. Bye bye.